we have a new filing in support of a Donald Trump gag order for his January 6th case in D.C. In the defendant's opposition, premised on inapplicable case law and false claims, he demands special treatment, asserting that because he is a political candidate, he should have free rein to publicly intimidate witnesses and malign the court, citizens of this district, and prosecutors. But in this case, Donald J. Trump is a criminal defendant like any other, and as this court has correctly stated, it has an obligation to protect the integrity of these proceedings from prejudicial interference. And if we go down, I'm going to show you some of the things they're using. There's a big one here about the gun, which we will get to. So as we go down here, you can see, even if the highest of many standards the defendant proffers, the clear and present danger standard were applicable, the government would meet that standard as well. We have that little addition there at the end I wanted to mention. Him kind of call it a contempt trap because Trump can't shut his trap. And then we have the evidence. We have evidence here. I'm not going to go through all of it. You can pause the video if you would like. But they talk about the Georgia Secretary of State and a bunch of other attacks he started as soon as he found out about a possible gag order. With links, with images, they've got all this here. But the big one that I think most people will be interested in is the new one. Because you see, they're going after people connected to Trump. The defendant should not be permitted to obtain the benefits of his incendiary public statements and then avoid accountability by having others whose messages he knows will receive markedly less attention than his own feign retraction. Likewise, no other criminal defendant would be permitted to issue public statements insinuating that a known witness in this case should be executed. This defendant should not be either. So what are they talking about? This defendant was recently caught potentially violating his conditions of release and tried to walk that back in similar fashion. In particular, on September 25th, the defendant's campaign spokesman posted a video of the defendant and the Palmetto State Armory, a Federal Firearms licensee in Summersville, South Carolina. The video posted by the spokesman showed the defendant holding a Glock pistol with the defendant's likeness etched into it. The defendant stated, "I've got to buy one," and posed for pictures with the FFL owners. The defendant's spokesman captioned the video tweet with the representation that the defendant had purchased the pistol, exclaiming, "President Trump purchases a Glock Inc. in South Carolina." The defendant subsequently deleted the post, retracted his statement, saying that the defendant did not purchase or take possession of the firearm, a claim directly contradicted by the video showing the defendant possessing the pistol, and they used Fox News as evidence here. Despite the spokesman retraction, the defendant then reposted a video of the incident posted by one of his followers with the caption, "My President Trump just bought a golden Glock before his rally in South Carolina after being arrested 4 times in a year." The defendant either purchased a gun in violation of the law and its conditions of release, or seeks to benefit from his supporters' mistaken belief that he did so. It would be a separate federal crime and thus a violation of the defendant's conditions of release for him to purchase a gun while this felony indictment is pending. Yeah. So they're going after him for the gun, and there's a whole bunch here, as you can imagine. This is a 22-page document that you can definitely go down if you would like. I'll have a link in the pinned comment. As you can see, there's so much here about polling and him trying to get jury data and all sorts of stuff. Trying to put a lot of limits on what Trump can do. I guess we'll see if it works, and I guess we'll see if they increase their investigation into the Glock.